What's up, you guys? Welcome to episode 5 of SHARKPLAYS, and today I'm going to be playing Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. This game is fun, it's exciting, it has a lot of great music, the controls are pretty solid, the game is pretty good. It's a very nostalgic game from my childhood. I really enjoyed playing this game when I was young, and I do remember the day I actually bought this game. So I'm going to go ahead and try beating this game right now and see how far I can go. And as you can see here in the options mode, the only thing I changed is the time limit, which I keep to nothing because it just makes the fighting more exciting for me. So other than that, let's go ahead and play the game. This is actually one of my favorite intros to a Sega game where you can see these two guys fighting and he just knocks them out cold. And there's Street Fighter 2, the logo. I'm going to go ahead and go champion and game start. Alright, so on the player select screen, we can see all the characters you can choose from and where they're located on the map. I like to play as Balrog. Even though he's a bit slow, sometimes he can be, I guess, pretty powerful. So I like to just use him because he has these really powerful punches that you see that I'm doing on Chun-Li right now. The music is just really addicting in this game. There's a lot of classic tunes in here that will just make you want to, like, you know, sing it out loud sometimes. Especially like Guile's theme song, which is like a classic. And I didn't realize that Chun-Li is actually the only female in this game. So when I do the headbutts, you can clearly see that it takes away a bit of life from the opponent, which is really awesome because it helps you in battle. And after you defeat your opponent, you can see them basically bruised up. And the same thing happens to you if you lose as well. Zangief is defeated. I really love the graphics and the colors of this game. It's really awesome. See, that's why I love Balrog. He does these really powerful punches from a distance, which can really knock out your opponent, which comes in handy for certain characters, and you'll see when I get to them eventually. And now we're heading to India to fight Dalsim. People say that this is probably the most annoying level of the entire game because of the elephants that you hear in the background. And Dalsim is a little bit hard to fight as. There we go. Dalsim also has a pretty big advantage because he can stretch out his arms. The thing that I don't like in this game is that the AI can be spammed a lot. Your opponent can just stand there and do like their Toga Fires or Toga Flames and basically just win. especially people like Ryu and Sagat and M. Bison. They just like spam out the entire moves. Alright, so here we're at the first bonus stage, 1 of 3, and what you have to do is just destroy this car in record time. And what you do is you do the first half, the first half of the car on the left side, and then you move to the right side of the car, and then you just stay in this side until the car is just defeated. And there you go. So always remember the top of the car on the left side, and then the remaining of the cars on the right side. And now we're at Ryu, sorry. Now Ryu is like probably one of the most difficult characters of this game, because he is pretty difficult. One thing I find hilarious is that Ryu is supposed to be like an extreme badass in this game, or any game in general, and for anybody who's watched the cartoon knows that they really botched up his character. They made him like a joke. So close. There's a special move that Balrog does when you hold back and then swing forward. He does like this really crazy, I guess you can say punch, this really powerful punch, but for some reason I'm not able to do it. It's not as easy for me to do. But now we're on fighting Ryu again. There we go. Sometimes the headbutt is your best friend in this game. See, when Ryu just keeps spamming out the Hadoukens and his special move, it just makes it a little hard for him to be defeated. There we go. A lot of times when Balrog wins, he just like rips out his shirt, so it just makes me wonder how many shirts does this guy even have. But now Ryu is defeated, and we're moving on to the next character. So like I said, Ryu is like one of the most hard characters of this game to fight. The second probably being Sagat. See, I didn't see that coming. There we go. This is actually one of my favorite levels of the game. I just love the background. Alright, and E Honda is done. Alright, so Blanca isn't really, or Blanca as some prefer, he's not too hard, but at the same time, he does his little electrocution balls, which can be spammed out a lot. So that's why I like to keep like that, but I like to keep my distance and... See, that right there. I was so close I could have died right now, but luckily the headbutts really do come and help save you. Clearly he's pissed now, so I'm probably gonna lose. Yep. So he does these head bites, which does take out a lot of damage. There we go. For some reason, I remember that Blanca is always green, but I don't know, in my version, he's yellow, which is weird. Alright, so now we are at the second bonus stage, and you have to fight, or defeat these bricks, destroy them, and what you do is you stay on the left side twice, and once you do that, then you head to the right side, and then you hit the remainder of the bricks. And there you go. So yeah, nothing too challenging, except for the third one, which is probably the one I can never defeat, and we'll get to that eventually, but I can never win that one. And now we are at the main guy, Guile, everyone's favorite. Well, this was expected. So the thing about this game is that the first few people that you fight in this game, they usually do turn out pretty easy to fight, but then obviously the higher you go up the ladder, they become difficult. But the thing is, you don't really know who you're gonna get to play as, or who you're gonna end up fighting as, because sometimes, like right now, Guile is kicking my ass, but sometimes when you restart the game, Guile can be your actual first opponent, which makes it easier for you to defeat him. And you know, a lot of times whoever you fight last ends up becoming the first person, so it's all just like, it's all luck in this game and knowing what to actually press. See, Guile is just spamming it out now. See, if I just had one more hit, I could have defeated him. everybody knows that Guile's theme song is like one of the best ever created in Street Fighter. Oh, come on. It was so close. Like, oh my goodness. See what I mean? Just like totally spamming out the controls. And the worst part is Ken is like the next person to fight, and he's just as bad as Ryu. I just need one more hit. See, when you get dazed out like that, it really becomes annoying. Come on, come on! Oh my god. There we go. So like I said, Balrog is a really slow character, but at the same time, he's powerful, so... And I feel like he doesn't get enough credit as he should. There we go. I love how sometimes in the background there's like these certain objects that just break while you're fighting them. So that makes it pretty cool, like the background is part of the actual like foreground when you're playing. Alright, so now we're at Ken. That was good. And I love how in this game they just say yo win instead of you win. That's like one of my favorite parts. Yeah. So I'm definitely not winning this round for sure. I know that there's a certain game where they actually changed the background because it was too inappropriate for people. And if you actually look, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, so if he does one more hit, I'm basically done. Yeah, okay. I don't even know how people can like beat this game in one round flawlessly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like the AI in this game can be really forgiving, and other times they'll just, like, beat the shit out of you, which is just really annoying. There we go. Oh, yeah, so I forgot you have to fight yourself, so now we're fighting. Now, you can see the moves that he's going to do on me, which is all the moves I don't know how to do. But the colors, the background, they're very vivid and bright in this game. It's just awesome. It's definitely a good reason why it's like one of my favorite games of all time. Especially the ending noises when they all get hurt or when they die. See, like that, I don't know how to do that. Look at that. That was ridiculous. It's just a one hit away. Yeah, I'm not winning this one, that's for sure. See, the thing that's really annoying is, like, unless you actually know the moves of this game, you can beat it fairly at a decent time, but when you're just losing, when you're losing constantly, it takes up so much time, and then the AI gets harder in this game. And then you start, like, your hands and your head, they just start hurting. You don't even know what you're pressing anymore, and then you're just like losing every single match. And then that's why these fighting games are just like, they can be a hit or miss. Look at that. That was ridiculous. Good. Alright, so this is the bonus stage I was talking about, the third one. Basically, these barrels are gonna come and you have to basically hit all of them. But, to be honest, I've never beaten this in my life, so I'm not expecting to win. See, I lost one, there's two, there's three. Failed. No harm done. I mean, it's alright. Alright, so now we're fighting Vega. Basically a pretty boy who wears a mask to hide behind his pretty face. The only way you know you're getting close to victory is when the music starts getting faster and faster towards the end. That's when you know, like, you're a few good hits away from winning. Alright, so I hate this wall climb. Yeah, alright. Powerful. Hate this. Look at that. I'm telling you, sometimes you can actually just go through this game pretty well and not get hurt a lot, and then sometimes you're just like losing your mind. There's still like 2 more guys, Sagat and then Bison, to fight. Alright, so if I just keep this up, I can just basically win, but it's easier said than done. The first round's usually the easiest one, sometimes. And then the second time around, they just spam the shit out of the controls. Like, they do moves that are humanly impossible to do, like... Alright, just one more hit. Hopefully. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, Sagat is probably one of the worst players to fight, or one of the most worst opponents, because he will spam the uppercuts and the hyper, and he'll stay basically in the corner, which is his thing. See what I mean? Look. So close. And if you think this is bad, wait till you get to M. Bison. Alright, good. Alright, so now we are at the final boss, which is M. Bison. I'm not looking forward to this because he's just gonna kill me. Well, did you guys just see that? This is definitely going to take a while. Should have blocked right there. We're still sticking with Balrog, or Balrog as a lot of people would others say, I know that. But I like to call him Balrog, so whatever. Alright, so I'm definitely not winning this round either. Yeah. See what I mean? Like, M. Bison is just really annoying. Nope. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. But it's alright, we're gonna keep going until I get this right. That's for sure. Alright, that's one round done. But let's not get too cocky here. If you win the first round, they just get even harder the second time around. Shit, so close. I needed like about 2 more jabs and that would have been it. Wow. Alright, so at least I won one round, so that's progress for sure, but... Come on. There we go. Just need like probably 3 more hits. One more hit. Yes! Woo! There we go. M. Bison is done. Wow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition for the Sega Genesis. Thanks for watching. Give a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next episode.